Hi, Danielle. How are you? How's your day? Not straight. Hi, Spirit. How are you? Oh, good. Yeah, it's a good day. I've been wanting to sit down and craft. And, finding the right time can be tricky. So I just decided this was the right time for me right now. And so here I am. Whether I'm here by myself or with friends, it's all good. I want to work on this journal for my daughter and get it done so that when I do see her, which might be in a couple weeks, I can give it to her. And then I have her sister's, which I need to get done by August because that's when I'm planning to go see her. I didn't do this the way I wanted to do it. That's okay. I can come up with some other way. Let's see. Let's just cut it down a little bit more. Hello, Apple. How are you? Apple, apple, apple. Yeah, everything's good. Just not super duper talky at the moment, but it's because I'm concentrating a little bit on what I'm wanting to do here next. Maybe I can salvage that. Oh, you've missed me. That's so sweet. I've been thinking lots about you. I haven't really been around too much, and that's just because I've been busy with other things. Now, this is going to be covered up, I think. Yeah. So it doesn't matter what color I use. Is it 5 yet? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could make it, just like Spirit says you always do. Oh, it's Geneva's birthday. Nice. Haven't seen her yet. Sometimes she'll pop in when I'm live, so hopefully she will. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. No, there's no such thing as Team No Craft. No. Naughty Danielle. It's okay. You do your thing. Whatever that is, you do it. All right, what do I want to do for a covering here? Let's see. And what do I want to put in it? Let's see, what I'm trying to do is this little kind of thing where you take a junk mailer window envelope and you decorate it, and I want it to fit right here. I think I want it to be plain paper because I want a lot of journaling space here. So I'm not going to do big printed paper. I'm going to do like my coffee dyed paper. Or parchment paper. Let's see what I have. Let's see what paper I have. Probably use. It's very similar color to that. I'm not going to be trying to match. Find something interesting that you can still write on it. It's not interesting, but oh, bakes. Oh, she bakes. Nice. Gluing and cutting is so fun. There are people that do like glue books, and all that is a book. It could be a blank book. It can be a used journal like this, where you're just, and it's old. It's like the past year, and you don't necessarily need to keep it, and you just start gluing stuff in it that you like, kind of like a scrapbook, but you just like, yeah, just glue and do what looks good to you. Take magazines, recycled stuff. That's a really fun way to craft if you feel not crafty. You literally just take like a glue stick and go to town. So, okay, I'm going to cut some strips. Oops, it's the storing part. Oh, I do need to put some color in this. Let's see what we have. Let's get some color going. Let's find some other strips of paper. Got a paper cut. Okay, paper. I have paper. I'm surrounded by paper. But can I find just what I want right now? Not so much. This blue. Maybe some of this. Maybe some green. Yeah, I know, it's strange. It's such a small little thing, but it just stings. It's so small. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I think this will fit inside. That could be a little card that you pull out. Let's make this decision. Making it too complicated for myself. I don't need to do that. Okay. Just do it. Just do it. See, part of my struggle, oh shoot, is that I've been struggling to craft, which sounds really silly, but maybe it sounds silly. I don't know. Just letting myself get tripped up in the decisions. So what should be easy and joyful is kind of tricky lately. So, but I want to do it, and I want to finish these projects because I'll show you if you hang around a little bit. Yeah, Spirit. This is for my daughter Maddie. She's 26, grad student in math, and she used to love 101 Dalmatians. So I'm going with like the dog theme. I'm not necessarily, and this is my first one, I'm not necessarily following any kind of rules or anything, just trying out different things that I've seen on videos. And so I'm just finishing this up, putting the finishing touches on it. And then I've also started another one that's for her sister. See, this is it's an old season pass for Wild Waves, which is a water park that we have. And so, yeah, working on it. It's okay. It's, it's not necessarily there's some of my touches in here, obviously, because I'm making it, but I'm trying to focus on her and what she might like. Kind of there's some distressing here, but just some things that I hope that she can use it for, just jotting down notes, or maybe just storing stickers and stationery in it. Like I'm trying to include like lots of little places for like correspondence cards. This is actually something that my mom, her grandmother, drew and reproduced into little note cards. Stuff, an old antique postcard, just little things, kind of like a combination of a journal and a scrapbook and a like organizer for correspondence and things like that. bookmark. She could grab a bookmark out of here. This is an old house key from our old house. So kind of memory book kind of thing, but she can change it. She can make it how she wants. She can use these corners for putting in pictures that she has. Just some goofy stuff that I thought she'd love to see. Defensive driving booklet from, I think, when my dad might have taken defensive driving at some point. And then this car, you know. So yeah, just that's what I've been working on. I think I'm just about there. I wanted to put a few finishing touches, but I'm kind of struggling with this little pocket, so I think I'm gonna set it aside for now. Don't try too hard. But I did find, I went to the bins, Goodwill bins recently, and I find, things like this, little stickers. So I thought I'd put these in for her. She doesn't even have a dog. She had a pug when she was 10. He lived till 13, I think, and until he was 13. And he was wonderful. He was the sweetest little peewee. And so she hasn't had another dog since yet. It hasn't been that long either since he's been gone. She has a cat. See, here's another little card I thought I would include. So anyway, I love finding stickers at the bins because they're so much less expensive there. Obviously. Or maybe not obviously. I don't know. And now that I do junk journaling, I can't not save every little scrap piece of paper like this, for example. I mean, okay, why? I don't need it. I have to make the hard decisions sometimes. So anyway, yeah, thanks. I think it is. So I'm going to set this one aside for now, just because. Oh, wait, Leanne. I can put in a couple more things. I can put in a couple more cards, note cards. Let's see. I also pick these up at Goodwill and the bins sometimes. Note cards. Find something she might like. These are really pretty envelopes with note cards. I don't know if that really goes with the theme. And here's a fun cat. I'm going to put that in my cat book that I'm making. That's cute. So if this had an envelope, that would be nice, because then I could put that in and she can use it for giving to a friend for their birthday. Lovely in every way. That's cute. I'm going to put that in her sister's journal. Happy birthday. These are vintage. For a very special friend on your birthday. Have a wonderful birthday. Oh, it's 2 cards. I can make them, huh? Well, some days I do find stuff, Spirit, and some days I don't. So I love the way these envelopes are cut. That's cute. Those are cute. So yeah, I'm missing some envelopes. So what's this? Thank you. She's really good about sending thank you cards. So I thought she might appreciate some of them. Oh, I love Monet. Monet is one of my favorites. Yep. Oh, I love stuff from Rita. It's hard for me to not consume it all at once, honestly. Right. Oh, I can use one of these cards for this card, I think. Yeah. Okay. Well, I found something for her sister's journal in there. Let's see. I do have these. These are more sister's style. I have some other note cards. What are they? I'm gonna put a couple of these in. Yeah, she has great goodies. You know what I can't say no to is the crispy treats. Oh my goodness. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're dangerous for me because they're like supposed to be 4 servings, but yeah, so I gotta watch out if I get those to control myself. I'm glad she's back. I hope she had a wonderful trip and settling into her new place. I know that that is a lot of work. All of that is a lot of work. And let's put some words in there too. Let's do that. I don't have a lot of words in here. Okay, we're gonna go back to this. Back to this. So lots of journaling space. My younger daughter suggested that I leave a lot of journaling space. Did I put anything in here? I didn't. Put these in here. It's a nice little surprise. Yeah, I was going to attach this. I think I will. This glue. Yeah. Yeah, tea is good. I've been, especially when I do get the munchies at night, hot tea is really good for that, for me. And I try to make a variety, have a variety at hand. That way I can mix it up a lot. Okay, makes it kind of heavy. Almost 5 there, huh? Nice. It is almost 2 here. Looking for something that might speak to her. These are from Temu. Small talk stickers from Temu. This one speaks to me. I don't know if it'll speak to her, but that's fine. Today is full of possibilities. Hello, Joey. Joey. You gonna come talk? A very talkative cat just walked in. I'm gonna see if he says anything. He's the one that's been ill lately. He's gotten a lot of attention. Keep thinking of that song, "A Dream is the Wish Your Heart Makes" from Cinderella. Yeah, I should write one. Yeah, that's a great idea. Spirit, I love your idea. Oh, I had to think of something though. I don't know. Joey. He's not talking. All the cats are here. All three of them are upstairs here with me on this beautiful sunny day. So I think follow your heart. That might be good here. Because there's a, heart on that card. I got these playing cards at the bins too. Yeah, I'd love to hear people's summer plans too, Spirit. That's awesome. Awesome idea. In August, we plan to take a road trip. Mostly just to see my daughter in LA, and I want to drive just because I've flown everywhere recently and I miss my road trips. And I'm not sure what else we'll do on the way down or the way back, but we might, I was thinking about cruising Route 66 a little bit, maybe going into Arizona a bit. Never been to Arizona. Yeah, I think that's enough. She might find these a little bit corny. I wonder what that noise is my computer's making. Ooh, sand dunes. That sounds fun. Nice. There's some sand dunes in Eastern Washington. That's the only sand dunes I've experienced. Let's see if I have any of these that are done that I can put in. Yeah. All right. Oh, shoot. Forgot. I have these charms that I want to put in somewhere. So you can obviously take them off and put them on other things, but let's do this. Put one here. Where else do I have some fabric or a hole or something I could punch a hole? There's that. Cute little doggy. Oh, the night skies in the desert. Is that what? That sounds wonderful. Wonder if we could find like an Airbnb that's like a tiny house out in nowhere, where you can really see the night sky. That would be neat. Maybe just one here on this. Okay, what is that noise? Okay, I have to look at my computer for a minute. Yeah, I love the tiny house thing. When that show was, hopefully you can still see me. When that show was big, I watched it a lot. What is that beeping? Where could that beeping be coming from? Yeah, right. So you moved into a studio. I always thought studio apartment living would be fun too. Kind of did that. I guess I had a separate bedroom, but it felt like a studio in that the living room and the kitchen were all together, like a basement apartment that I had in college. So I'm gonna put this in here for later. I'll get back to that. Okay, let's get out one from Bridget. Is this one? Now, I hate to say it, but I feel more connected to this one because I think Bridget's taste and my taste are more aligned. That's the way it is with some kids. You have some kids that are more your taste and more, I don't know how to say it. You know what I'm saying. I made this the other day. Out of envelopes. It's a really fun project. I might do a little more reinforcing of so you take 3 envelopes and attach them. And then this isn't going to stay here. And these happen to be coffee dyed ones that I did. And then you need to put something along here, I think. And then you just attach them with washi tape and glue. And then what I did is I put a couple reproduction postcards and just papers. This is Timu paper in here. And something else. Another one she'll like. So she can take those out and use them however she wants to. And this whole little trifold thing can either be attached where this is glued into the book and you open it up, or you can have it where you can completely take it out. So here I have done the spine, and I'm not happy with how I did it. What I meant to do here, rather than it kind of bumping out into the inside, what I meant to have it bump out to the outside. But I'm trying to come to terms with that and just leave it be, because it's going to function just fine. It's just wasn't my first intention. I'm going to raise my camera up. I feel like you have a really small window of what I have going on. Yeah, coffee dyed. That's what this is. This is 12. I took 12 by 12 linen. It's not quite cardstock. It's like just thick scrap of paper that I found at the bins, and I coffee dyed it and tried to do some patterning with some dealies. What are those called? Like paper doilies. And yeah, I've been using that, making pages with it, like this. Yeah. Oh, Spirit, you do you. You're funny. I won't do anything crazy. At least I don't think so. So I need to create some pockets in here to put things, pockets, tuck spots. So to work on that and then figure out where I'm going to put this. Hi, Lorna. How are you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. That is so, wow. That is one of life's toughest, most challenging. Yeah, I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. I hope you and your family can find some comfort and peace. I'm glad that you came to say hello. Thank you for being, that's very considerate of you when you think about it, you know, that you're dealing with something and you think enough to let us know how you're doing. I appreciate that. So, thank you. I think I have a small box for you. I'm not in absolutely no hurry to send it. And if it's okay, since it's just a couple small things, I can hold on to it. But if you are anxious to get it, let me know and I will get it out to you as soon as tomorrow. It reminds me, I do have a package I need to take to the post office before 5 today. So I'm trying to decide if I want to add some more pages to this. And I will probably be trimming some pages in this case. See, I was trying to avoid trimming pages. And that's why when I added this, kind of bummed me out, because that means I'm going to have to trim a few more than I wanted to, but it's going to work out just fine. Just fine. So let's see. Let's decide, Leanne, do you want more pages? I do. This looks like a thick page. Yeah. Why did I do that? Oh, I know why. Because I wanted that to be together. We didn't want to split up the ghosts. That's why I did that. So some of these, like maybe this is too much to have 2 of those. I could put in thinner pages there. Let's do that. Do I have the same set share? Yes, I do. Okay. So I'm going to put in thinner pages there. Or, yeah, additional thinner pages there. This is a nice one. Okay. And this one. Do I like this one? I like that one. Okay. Let's find some thinner pages. That parchment paper. Where are the parchment paper? Where did you go? Why do I have a headache coming on? What is that? I'm gonna drink some water. Oh no, not the dreaded top chat. Not the top chat. I don't know why it even exists, right? Top chat, why are you a thing? Okay, here's some parchment paper. This is old parchment paper that I've had since high school. Isn't that weird? And I made some cute. I took a book that I got from Jody, and it was falling apart, and I made some color copies of it. And it's obviously Alice in Wonderland. The old original illustrations. So I'm going to use that in this journal somewhere. Sometime, some way. Oh yeah, and I wanted to use some of these guys. Incorporate these somehow into the Junkie Journal. Silver and gold. I have round gold ones. Got a Goodwill. Those will be fun. Okay, those are here at the ready. Okay, taking stock of what I have available here. So these would be nice journaling pages. Set this aside. You know what it is that is hindering my creative process? It is not that any of you asked, but yeah, I think it was resume paper back in the day. Exactly. And in fact, I pick up a lot of resume paper at like Goodwill and stuff. So that I oh, resume envelopes too are very handy for that. Like these. And I always find them at the Goodwill bins, and they're going to get thrown in the dumpster. So I have to rescue them. Right? I'm required. So what I was saying is I think my creative process gets hung up by my mind saying, wait, be careful. Don't, because you won't like that. It'll be a mistake. And I need to say, shush. Just do it. Trust yourself. I mean, I've been crafting my whole life. But you know what? There were times when I would not try something because my mom was such a prolific, wonderful crafter. And I think I was intimidated a little bit, honestly, and didn't want to try because I didn't think I could compare, And that's a challenge maybe others have faced as well. But I realize it. I'm aware. It doesn't make me overcome it any easier, but bits at a time. All right, where are we? So we're at 8. Okay. Thanks everybody for popping in. Give me a thumbs up before you head out. Appreciate it. Helps to grow my channel, and I am astounded actually at the growth of my channel in the just over a year that I've been on, and I really appreciate everybody's support so much. I'm gonna have to get a new blade very soon. And I don't have any specific goals in the pace of growing my channel, but you know, you want to be good at things that you do and see some successes and reaping the rewards. That's part of it too, I suppose. But I've already reaped the benefits, just making friends. I need to back up a little bit. See, that's the thing, yeah. But I haven't been doing it because I've walked away, and I'm avoiding it because I walked away, and then I can't ever find the time to do it, and I'm avoiding doing. And I want to do it. Do I want to do it? That's kind of nice. I think that would be a nice inside start page. Oh, I don't have to trim that much. Maybe I should just rip this apart. Start over. Yep. That's right. That's right, Spirit. Don't like how this isn't. I just need to work it a little bit more. See, now when I open it, I can see how my mistake is kind of bugging me because I wanted this extra piece that I added. I wanted it to be on the outside. Grr. Struggle is real with my crafting. What's wrong with it is that I feel like it's just not functioning the way I want it to. I wanted this, I added a piece of chipboard to the spine, but I intended for it to be here and not on the inside. And because of that, it's pushing my pages out a little farther. And then I'm going to have to then trim the pages more than I want to. So. Oh yeah, there's going to be plenty of lace in this. Definitely. But I just don't like how it feels when you open it. It's not laying flat. It's mostly the bump out. The bump out here. I think it's just a little bit, but it's enough. See, I want it to bump out on this side, not on this side. Yeah. So I'm considering just cutting it out and remaking it. Do we want to see that? Do we want to see that happen? I can do it. I'm gonna do it. Probably gonna do it. I'm trying to find a new spot for this page. That's fine. Okay. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Spirit and Apple. That's what I need. I need the encouragement. I am fighting it because it's just not the way I want it to be. So we're going to deconstruct, I think. And this might be challenging because I've used some very intense glue here. But that's okay. Oh, gosh. Mm-hmm. Mm. Here we go. You crack me up. I'm sure when I fix it, it'll be much more satisfying to have it the way I want it. And I'll probably come up with a whole different idea. Alrighty. Let's see how we're gonna get this out. Oops. Oops. Ow. Oh, I don't see them at the moment, but I wasn't looking at the screen, so I don't know. Yeah. Yes, kids, be careful with craft knives. Oh. Okay, let's see how we do here. Trying to preserve this gold foil from the original book the best I can. Okay, that's fine. Okay, good. Good. Get rid of that part. Okay. That was just a piece of Kleenex box that I used. And some athletic tape. I probably can just use, do you guys know what is it? Tiva? What is that called? This stuff. What is this called? Tyvek. Sorry, Tyvek. This is really durable and great for making spines for books. So I'm going to use some Tyvek. You can just use an old mailing envelope, as you can see here. I'm going to use some out. Rough cut some out. Tyvek, yes, that's it. Thank you. Long enough. I'll make it this way. Very strong stuff. And thin, as you can see. No, Apple, I thought I would wait. I know I mentioned boxes going out. I thought I would wait for yours until after Sunday's sale. If that's all right with you. And if not, please let me know. Let's do a better job with this. Yeah, that'll work well. Oh my gosh, the T-ball. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Oh, maybe you need one of those silicone ones for that when that happens. We have some super cute silicone T-balls that are in different characters that I've seen out there. How much do I want to strip this down. I'm glad you didn't blow up your microwave. It's amazing though. I think more modern microwaves now can withstand a little bit of metal. Whereas I think the old ones, like my parents had in the 80s, would spark and arc and whatever immediately. And you would know. Maybe I should go for fabric. Fabric in here. Fabric scraps in here. I have this fabric might look nice. That would look good. Let's try it out. I can always put lace over it to kind of, you know, shabby it up a little bit. Okay, I want a long piece to fold over. Like this. So I'm going to use my fabric scissors from Mom. Yeah, Halloween. Yeah. Maybe what I'll do is put this and then put black lace over it. I don't think I have any Halloween fabric. I actually gave it all to my daughter who loves Halloween. I think I gave it to her. All the Halloween fabric from my mom. I don't know. Let's see if I can cut it fairly straight. I'm just going with this fabric because, you know, if I start looking around, I'm going to go down multiple rabbit holes. This is right here, so it's meant to be. But I do have plenty of Halloween-y stuff that I have set aside to put in here. This is, you know, a bunch of lace, and here's the black lace got from Temu. And got these really cool corners that I'm going to put on the corners of the book. Like that. Just make it, give it sort of a gothic flair. And then I do have, you know, I'm going to use this a little bit in some accents here and there. Got these at the bins. Lots of stuff. Here I am going down the rabbit hole. Those are cool. This from Temu also, these little burnt edge paper thingies. Okay, back to task here. Wish I could find the pinking shears. I would like to have a zigzag edge there, but that's all right. That works out right here. Okay, so I'm gonna do the tape. Where are you, sport tape? Here you are. Oh, thanks. Did you chicken out of your Temu order? That's all right. You just changed your mind. Sometimes we realize we don't need it right now. I guess we'll leave that on there. So yeah, we've had a sick kitty, Joey. He's doing okay right now, but he's still on pain meds. He just went to his cardiologist appointment yesterday. His heart is okay to go ahead with treatment with steroids, which is what they say is the only treatment for what he's got going on, which is one of two things. It's either some intestinal disease or it's small cell lymphoma. And the only way to find that out is to do a biopsy of his pancreas and his spleen, which are the things that are enlarged that they found in the ultrasound. We haven't decided if we want to go ahead with the biopsy or not. So again, the biopsy is just going to tell us if it's small cell lymphoma or if it's intestinal disease. And either way, the only treatment is steroids. So. So it's tough to decide sometimes because, you know, we've already spent $3,000 on what we've got going so far. And next, you know, how much more do we want to spend, right? And of course, we want him to live his best life and do the best, be the best pet parents that we can for him. So we got to weigh a lot of different factors. And you know, fortunately, we have some funds that we can use. And obviously, that takes away from what those funds could be used for. These are the life choices that we have. Yeah. These are the things that we do. So, yeah. I wish I could show you guys Joey. He's such a sweet boy. He's sleeping. He's such a sweet boy. John's been so great giving him his meds every 12 hours. And, you know, especially after the first couple of days at the urgent care, we were watching him like a hawk to see if he was eating and going to the bathroom and doing all the things to see if he was getting over the pancreatitis, basically, which was happening with him that brought him to the hospital in the first place. Oh, I wish this would stay. Okay, I can do this. So it's just very slippery. Silver stuff. There. Let's see if that's right. Okay, good. Boop. Boop. Sleepy cats. What? You're gonna get a Yorkie? Oh my god. You're tempted. Well, what's holding you back? Get pet insurance. That's all I have to say. That's what I would do. Okay. Okay. Think. Do I want it on this side? No, I want it on the other side. This is the outside. This is the inside. The outside is going to bump out like this, not on the other way. Okay. So I'm going to tape this to the Tyvek, and then I'm going to attach the fabric to the tape. All right. I actually like this part way better than the page decorating. I like, building things, I guess. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, if you want to travel and if there's places you can take the doggy with you, that's great. Some of the time. Some other times you can get a sitter or drop them off with a friend, or, I do dog sitting with rover.com. So, they screen people and have reviews and stuff like that. So it makes getting a sitter a lot easier than I think it used to be. Oh, I love those names. That's great. Well, I wish you luck with your decision making, because I know it's not easy. And you're very thoughtful, considerate, kind person. So obviously you're thinking of all the aspects and you're going to make the very best decision, I'm sure. Now, some people, when they make their little golden books, they put the fabric on the top and they cover up the golden. I just really like to keep this, so I do it on the outside. Okay, I'm going to use my fabric tack glue and just go for it here. Yeah, glue time. Martini time. Martini would be an obvious name. Yes, yes, yes. It's a nice name too. It makes me think of It's a Wonderful Life. The guy's name was Martini that had the tavern or the bar where they went. Gosh, it's gonna dry so fast. I'm gonna get this on. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. It's okay. I can do this. Okay. No risk, no reward, you know? Where's my other bone folder under all this crap? There it is. See that's going to be covered. That's okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Now, before I do this, because I want that to show, I'm going to attach this to this. I want some double stick. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Double stick tape. Actually, let's put it on here. Let's put it on here. I hope you guys are watching Kathy. She has a show right now. Wasn't ever wanting to take away from any of my friends having their shows. I just needed to get on and do this because I've been meaning to for a while. Look at that. Glue's freaking out. And I'm going to use glue too. If you've ever bought this glue, you know it's so pricey. Hopefully it'll last me a while. I try to use it only when I need to for fabric because there's other glues that are great for paper to paper. I mean, this will work for paper to paper too, but I just try to keep it for the fabric because of the cost. Okay, good. bump out the right way? Yes, I do. Could have left myself a little bit more to work with. That's okay. I might keep it. No, I'll probably cover the edge. That's fine. That's fine. Awesome. Happy with it so far. I do need to run a little. I have the same glue in this little guy. I'm gonna run it along here. Yeah, Apple, speaking of getting a little dog, I've been wanting to get a pocket dog for a long time. And I said, you know, that I told myself I wouldn't for the cat's sake, just because they've all had, well, actually Dot's never been around dogs, but they've all had life around dogs. And I think they're really loving their life without dogs at the moment. Since I did more dog sitting in my old Seattle house, and shoot, I don't know if this is crooked or not. And I had a lot of dogs around all the time. So just decided, you know, let them have their lives dog free for a little while. But I really want a little pocket dog that can be like a emotional support dog, especially because getting on planes and things like that can be anxiety producing, and you know, it can be for a lot of people. And it has been increasingly for me. I do have Noodle, I know. Yeah, so I only do boarding at their houses, or not boarding, but overnights and drop-ins, rather than having them at my house. And so many people recently have asked, do you still do dog boarding? Because I need a, you know, I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't anymore. I miss it. It was crazy sometimes, though, especially holidays, because, you know, you get a higher rate for holidays, and it would be hard for me to say no. And my kids and everybody would be like, why do we have to have these dogs? And I was just like, I love it. I guess I thrive on the chaos a little bit. Plus, it's like, you know, doggy friends and they're running around. All they want is love and food. Wow, making it hard for me. Yeah, it can be. You guys are probably like, what is she doing? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh no, Apple. Hi, Dana Grace. How are you? Yeah, it's sad. I tried to have a dog when I was in college. It turned into a fail. My mom had it for a while. Her name was Molly. She actually lived pretty long. I think she was a cockapoo. Oh, God, Apple. I just don't know. I don't know about all that. That's crazy. It's crazy, crazy. That sounds dysfunctional. Dysfunctional. Emphasize on the funk. Yeah, I like to think people that care for us when we're small are doing the best they can with what they have, but I just don't know sometimes when I hear things. I just don't know if that is true or not. Is it your best? Are you really doing your best? Ooh, getting high from that glue. Ooh, I do have a fan on in here. That stuff. Ooh. By the way, you guys, I'm making this up as I go along. Don't know what I'm doing. I've watched some videos of other people doing stuff, but of course I like to do things my own way. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not able to look at the chat right now, and I really want to. Finish this. Kind of like fringy edge. Can't decide if I'm going to put a trim over that to cover it or leave it raw, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, yeah, it was a time suck. The only reason I ever went on TikTok to watch it, and that I do still, is to support my older daughter. She does awesome. Maybe I'll show you guys. She does awesome WNBA data like analysis. And I don't know what she's talking about most of the time, but I just think it's cool. And of course, I love seeing her face and hearing her voice because I don't get to oh my gosh, friends coming into town, an old work friend, and I knew she said she was coming into town. She didn't really say when, so now she's like texting, "What do you have going on the next few days?" And I'm like, I can figure it out. It's not a big deal. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Oh, that's cool. Whatever that is. Hope I'm allowed to show this stuff if I want on my channel. I don't know. Can you not? Is there a problem showing TikToks on YouTube? Better figure that out before I do it.
Hi, everybody.
My friend Maria is 40 weeks preggo and still riding her Peloton. Oh gosh, I love you, Maria, but you annoy me sometimes.
Jewel Lloyd score her 4,000th point, a man get arrested in the stands, and the Storm come back from a 21-point deficit to beat the Sparks for their first win of the season. According to ESPN, that's the first time a team has come back from such a deficit to win their very first game of the season. Another day, another dollar. The Storm game last night.
See, this is Maria. She's doing her unboxing of things like these diapers that I'm sure she got for free from whatever. She's I'm like, okay, you're cute.
Like Caitlin Clark, Maria Johannes tends to take shots that make you wonder, why did she shoot that? And then they go in. Her 43.7 3-point percentage last season is comparable to Caitlin Clark's in the most recent NCAA tournament. Marine is also capable of some wild passes, and she's just really fun to watch.
You see that pass from the sidearm? Jeez. How can you control that and know where it's going?
Catch her coming off the bench most New York Liberty games this season.
It's just crazy.
If you like Caitlin Clark, may I recommend Maria Johannes?
Isn't that awesome?
Maria Johannes tends to take shots that make you wonder, why did she shoot that? And then they go in. Her 43.7 3-point percentage last season is comparable to Caitlin Clark's in the most recent NCAA tournament. Marine is also capable of some wild passes,
right?
And she's just really fun to watch. Unfortunately for her, the WNBA team that she's on became a super team while she was back in France, but you'll be able to catch her coming off the bench most New York Liberty games this season. If you like Caitlin
so awesome. And of course, I watch a lot of, there's a cat Illuminati that lives nearby, so I watch a lot of cat crap.
Thomas is one of, if not the most underrated star in the WNBA. In the first few years of her professional career, Alyssa Thomas suffered torn labrums in both her shoulders, which limited her range of motion in her arms. But AT is nothing if not tough. She even switched shooting hands as a result of her injuries. Now, Alyssa Thomas is one of the league's biggest triple-double threats.
I mean, see that spin? Come on.
In the 2022 season, including 2 in the finals, which is literally unheard of. This week, Alyssa Thomas led the Connecticut Sun to a close win over the Minnesota Lynx and ended just one rebound shy of a triple-double. I'll be surprised if we don't see at least one Alyssa Thomas triple-double this season.
These people give me, like, goosebumps, I swear. See, I want to show you her bucket hat.
And the youngest player in the WNBA on their roster. The Seattle Storm are surprisingly only the 4th youngest team in the league with an average age of 26.83. But everyone wants to know, what would the average age of the Storm be if Gabby Williams finally came back? Gabby Williams was born on September 9th, 1996, and there are now 100 days until she turns 27. So we can say she's 26.72 years old. Assuming that the Storm get rid of one of their rookie forwards to make room for Gabby Williams, the Storm's average age then becomes 27.07, and they stay as the 4th youngest team in the league.
The math.
This helps.
The math. I mean, come on. I need to ask Maddie what made her start the whole thing in the first place, because, well, obviously she follows WNBA. One, she's a math genius and a math PhD student, but I don't know if doing the TikTok has anything to do with if it's a project she does for school, or if there's any kind of relation there. I wish I glued this down a little better, but that's okay. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I love it. But isn't Maddie cute? She's so cute. She's my baby. She's not the baby, but she is my baby. I just think it's a cool hobby. It's a cool hobby to have, go into games, doing the things, you know. Hope you enjoyed that. If I get kicked off of YouTube, that's probably why I'm not allowed to show that stuff, because of some kind of YouTube law or TikTok law. I don't know. I don't know how it works. But I don't care. If I get kicked off, well, I'll see you guys somewhere else. I'm tired of living my life like everything is a crisis. I didn't intend for that to happen, but that's somehow how it began happening, and I'm done with it. I'm working on letting that go. Ah, you guys. Hilarious. You guys. So cute. And my baby B, she's so cute. I gotta give equal time. Let me see what I have for baby B.
The Seattle Storm are
Okay,
surprisingly.
Maddie, you're cute. I gotta find. Bridget doesn't have any TikToks, but she probably has some. Does she have any posts on Instagram? Let's find out. You guys, yeah, craft making signs. Okay, don't go down that rabbit hole. Let's focus. What were we looking for? Looking for baby B. Bridget. No, not Brigia. Bridget. There she is. So cute. With her mans. At Disneyland. We went a couple months ago, I think. Bridget and her mans at Disneyland. Cute. She did a little scrapbooking club. She started a craft club. And so she's made some scrap pages of their little trip to Boston. I sent her a lot of the papers and things. Yeah, they're cute. She got to go to Boston for the first time. He's from there, so his parents. He looks Greek, maybe. I don't know. I guess he went to some boarding school, so they went to visit that. I don't know if he is or not. He's all Boston, though. He's all like, Patriots and all that jazz. But she met him in LA. He's a screenwriter. He's working on being a screenwriter. I mean, he's not a student anymore, but he's, in the early stages of being a screenwriter. So, yeah, he's a nice guy. I've met him. And he's super sweet and just super quiet, which kind of balances, not super quiet. He balances Bridget really well, I think. Yeah. Thank you. I did great for what? This? Oh, he reminds you of your Greek ex. Nothing wrong with that. He does have that with the mustache and his hair and stuff, his eyebrows. I'll have to ask if there's any of that going on in his family. His name's Drew. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I know. I'm so blessed to have awesome girlies. You're my awesome girlies. Okay, cool. And I'm going to use some of that fabric for little accents throughout the book too. I like to do that. So yeah, that's good. Okay, what can I do now? I can work on pages. Where did I put them? Where did I put your pages? There you are. All better now. Yeah, I like it much better now. I do. I do. And I think it'll be sturdy enough. I might put, like I did with Maddie's, I might put a little trim in here and here, and then I might cover it with some lace before I sew in the pages, because you'll be able to see the stitching out here. And then, yeah, I can still trim the pages, but it doesn't have to be quite as much trimming, because this isn't pushing into the book as much as the previous incarnation was doing. So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I could actually do 3 signatures, but I don't know. Let's look at my pages here. So this one, I'll extend this with something. I'll probably make like a pocket out of an envelope or something. So that won't be necessarily a shorty when I'm done. And same here, I might put like a trim piece or something like that. Let's look at these. Oh, that's just the thing. Yeah, so worth it. And that's a thing, speaking of sew, I do want to get out my sewing machine, my mom's sewing machine that I have one of these days, and start working on sewing some pages on the